Hi, Daddy and Judy. This is San Carlos, the San Carlos property, and we just came in. You can see that the garage is very clean. It has an attic stairway for you, and we're going to come look at the electrical box here. Certain ones down here need to be replaced. I don't know if a bank-owned property works that way. We would have to check. If I remember, I'll come back and take photos of this before I leave, so I can look to see if this is one that needs to be replaced, but there are some safety hazards with one of them down here, being that this is an old house.
It looks fairly new.
So Paul's saying it looks fairly new. Okay, so I don't know if this washer and dryer stays, but as far as I'm concerned, appliances are not a big deal because there's plenty of scratch and dent places we can get stuff for you. This is the hot water heater. Okay, now we're going to come into the house. Old-timey wallpaper here. And the flooring. So you can see, I'll try and go a little bit slower. This is your little like sunroom area here. You can see the wallpaper probably will come down pretty easily. Paul, this is your kitchen area here. It's galley style. It's not huge, but what's nice is you have this eat-in kitchen area. And I'm gonna back up here so you can see. That's the door we just came in. And you can see that cute little eat-in kitchen area. And then you can sit and look right out on your little sunroom there. Okay, so we're coming through the property. This is the kitchen. That's an opening to a different room. And still a little dark in here. This is your dining room area. And I'm gonna...
It's dark in here because of this. Look.
You think it would open up, it would brighten up if there wasn't so much landscaping out there?
Yeah, it's trimmed back. You'll get some light in there.
You can see that the kitchen, or the living room area is huge. It's really a big size. This carpet needs to be replaced. And I'm just gonna walk through here. Yeah, I'm too close to that, hang on. Walking towards the front. That's the front door. So this gives you a good idea of how. That's the dining room area that we just came through. It's your big living room. Okay, so now we're going to walk towards the bedroom areas. First bedroom, blue. Here is just a pantry, or not a pantry, I'm sorry, like a linen closet. Cedar lined. This is the front bedroom. Decent size. Again, carpet needs to be replaced. Depends on what kind of money you would want to spend. You might just want to go with straight tile, or you could put tile in the main part of the house and put carpeting in the bedrooms. Some people do that too. A lot of people in Florida have tile throughout their whole house because we have sandy ground. We don't have dirt for ground. a lot of it's sandy, so you're tracking in sand all the time no matter what. It's hard to see, but this is another, you can't even see in there. That's a cedar closet too. See if I pull back a little bit if you can see it. You can see the traces of it. It's a pretty big closet. Yeah, it goes the whole length. Let's see. Sorry, this video is terrible. It goes, that closet goes the whole length up till about there where the border of the video is. So it's a pretty long closet. And then you have two nice windows. Again, there's tree coverage here, like landscaping. This is all overgrown. Actually, this might keep your house cooler the way it's set up. Okay, we're gonna go back out. All right, so we come out of the first room. This is the hallway bathroom. The tub is in really good condition. And has tile work. Let's see if I can get a close-up shot. You can see the tile work on there. This is just wallpaper. That can be easily, probably fairly easily removed because it's been up here a while. Hi. Okay. And this is your vanity, which at some point, if you wanted to, you could replace it, but it would be doable for now. Manageable for now. And it has the small tiles on the floor. Hi, baby. All right, so now I'm going to go into the second bedroom. This is on the back of the house. This also has cedar-lined closets, although you can't see them.
No, that should be the master.
This one, yeah. And you have, again, tree coverage right outside here. It's hot outside today. There's no electricity in here, and it's not really hot in here. I mean, I'm not sweating. So one thing I will say is the house is maintained with no electricity. It's still fairly cool in here. Not cool. Cool's not the right word, but I'm not sweating. It's not hot. Okay, so bathroom, obviously, still original. That's the linoleum flooring. It doesn't show up well on the video, but it's not bad looking. It's gold, as you can see. There's your medicine cabinet, more wallpaper, tile. It's like speckled tile. The bathtub has what looks like, I don't know, maybe a crack or something in it. But that's all stuff that could be done over time if you really wanted to. And then it has a nice big window in here. That takes you out. Let's see if I can do so you can kind of see. Okay. Hi, baby. Okay. Coming back out. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You have a lot of main living area. And then this is like a family, they would call it a family room, probably identified as. It's an additional space to, you could put your computer and stuff in here and make this into a den, or you could put your TV in here and make this kind of like where you hang out and have the main part of the house, that big living room is, I don't know. You could do cartwheels in there, no problem. It's so big. And then this is, that's the monstrosity of the tree we were talking about. Paul said it's a bush, it's not really a tree. But anyway, we're going to go out and look at it. But anyway, that is that's darkening the rooms a little bit too. And that looks into the kitchen area. This is the outside patio. It's like a sunroom. What's nice about this area is these windows. These are nice solid windows, and then there's a screen, so you could open it for cross ventilation. And we were saying how you could open up these sliders and these sliders, and you know, and especially in the winter months, it would be nice and cool in the house. You want to open it up, but this is a cute, looks like well-maintained little lanai. And you could sit out here in the evenings and probably be protected mostly from the bugs.
Did you see the intercom?
Yeah, the intercom system. I don't know if it's functioning or not, but there is an
know.
intercom system. Okay, that's pretty much the house. So just so you can see. And just to give you a point of reference, this is the kitchen area, and that's the garage we walked in through. So that's your little dining area where you could put a table and have your coffee and read your paper in the morning. Turtle's got to go, it's headless. All right, we're gonna go out back. I'm gonna pause it for now.
Yeah, I don't think it's the stuff's
I don't know
at
if you
all.
can, I don't know if you can see it because of the light in here.
No.
But this is fairly new. This wall oven is pretty new, and it has a flat surface stovetop to it. Now, Paul just said to me that this house has a lot of smoke smell in it, and I smelled something, but I wasn't exactly sure what it is.
Smell. I'm just looking from the
Not
stains.
the smell, but but you can see the stains. Everything seems like yellowed and brown, so it probably was a smokehouse. I remember when you bought the trailer and it was a smoker in there. And we scrubbed the walls. All right, so that's back to your kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna pause again to you. Wait, this is the one side of the house I just want to show it to you. I have to walk in the neighbor's yard. This is all like overgrown. You can't even see through there. Can you see through there? There's nothing you can't see through there. Now I'll show you. We'll show you what it looks like. Oh, what am I saying? There's no neighbor next door anyway.
Huh?
I'm worried about the neighbors worrying that I'm on their property, but there's nobody next door anyway. It's all overgrown. You can see that. That's your sun. Let me see. That right there is your sunroom roof. And you can see it's all overgrown. Okay, hang on. This is the front of the house.
To your left.
My left? That's to my right.
I'm sorry.
The Jamaican house? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is in the photos. You can see this in the photos. But this is really all just overgrown. It just, if it was tailored back, it would look really, really pretty. I don't even know if you can kind of see like if you look, that right there is your front door. And then there's like a little, you could put a couple of chairs on the little front patio there. It's not wide, it's kind of long, like a hallway almost, but you could put something there. Still all overgrown. This is coming up the back, the other side of the house. This tree this is sitting in front of the back bedroom window. That's the back bedroom window. Okay, you ready for this? Here we go. Okay, so this is the backyard area. It's not fenced in, but you could if you wanted to. That's probably about the border where Paul's standing at the width of it. This is the back of the house. There's little ankle biters behind. This is that overgrown area. It's like, I mean, you almost have to see it in person to believe what it looks like. I'm going to try and get the sun glare off so I can get a better picture.
Tree intermixed with this vine.
Okay, so this takes up half of your property.
There is a tree in there. This is vine on top of the tree.
Okay, so he's saying there is a tree in there, and this vine is kind of what took over. And this is literally half of the yard. This whole big monstrosity. So if this was cleaned out, and even if the tree was left there, but the vine stuff was pulled out, it probably would really open up this area. It's really, really overgrown. This window is the back family room window that I was talking to you about, and at the end there is where the patio is. This is really taking up half of the yard. And the puppy's in the back. Right about there is where the border of the yard is. Paul just pointed out to me that these people are snowbirds, because you could see how they have their shutters down. So it would be quiet, for sure, because they're not here all the time. Has a gutter system on it. Paul says it looks like it has a decent roof on it. What about the AC? Did you look at that?
It's an old one.
He said the AC is an older one. See if I can get... Yeah, you can see how this one's kind of hanging over the house. If all of the stuff was like brought, pruned back, it probably would put more light in the house. But an impressive thing for me is we were standing in there and it really was not hot, and there's no AC and no windows open. So that tells you something about, the property. All right, I'm gonna stop this for a second.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay, so this is the next door neighbor's tree. Just want to show you the difference. And you could get this one that's overgrown and just not been taken care of to look just like that, and it would be really pretty in front of the house. And see how they don't have, a whole bunch of stuff. Not that you couldn't keep a lot of the greenery there, just if it was, pruned back, it would look really pretty. But that tree looks really nice. And then if you look down, one more house, there's another one right there. So, and this is the neighborhood. And now remember, this is the neighborhood that has, sidewalks. You could literally walk anywhere. You're 5 miles from our house in this property. You have a park right across the street there. That's a very active street, but there's a park right across there with walking paths. I've never walked over there, but
Got the Pampered Plumber right up the road.
yeah, you have the Pampered Plumber. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say, you know, that third house up, that second house up in the pink there, probably is a renter or something. But it's still a very quiet community from what we can see. And then here is more of the overgrown. You can see how far it goes up. It's a one-car garage. We already looked. It's very clean. Oh. Oh, look at that. Paul found the sidewalk. There's an actual sidewalk
That's far over. That's how far overgrown.
that walks you onto the front patio, but it's so overgrown you can't even walk on it. You can see it right there. Oh, I can take you a shot of the front porch from this view. This will give you.
Cute house.
That's so. What I was saying is, it's kind of narrow, but you could still stick a couple of chairs out there and sit out there in the evening and wave to people. Be like, hey. There's a little bird's nest happening up there on the lantern. But it's a cute house. Paul looked through it while I was taking video, and he thinks it's a newer roof, which is a good thing. And we really couldn't find structural issues with it. Now granted, an inspection will do the best for you there, but looking at the property, there's not like a bunch of broken windows, you know, the roof is in decent shape, the AC will probably get you by for a little while. It just needs painting and new flooring, and you can deal with the rest of the stuff when you get down here, and over time, nothing major. It doesn't look like it has any major issues. All right, I'm gonna hang up now.